But hello, Shana. Hello, Sue. Hello. Oh, thank you, Hannah, for letting me know that you can hear me loud and clear, which is good. I, I'm glad you can see me. Oh, we've got Sally on as well. So, hey, Sally. Really, really good that you're there. Oh, thank you. It's fab. Oh, we've got Ruth Jones on. Jean Lee. Hello, 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 Colleen. Hope we're all excited. We're going to chat all things crochet related. So yeah, looking forward to it. Let me know. Well, I'm sure all Facebook Lives start with this, but it is roasting. So how is the weather where you are? Is it all as still sunny and gorgeous outside? So yeah, let me know. How's the weather where you are? Is it as been as lovely today for you as it has been for me? So we're a couple of minutes in, so I'll make a start. So first of all, hello everyone. My name's Mike. For those of you that either haven't seen me on the social media pages yet or haven't had the chance to hear my my lovely tones on our YouTube videos yet, then I'm Mike. I have known Sally for a while now, and she asked me to come on and help do some crochet videos. I've been crocheting for just over 10 years now, where I started like I think the majority of you have, where we have I started by making kits and found YouTube videos online, and went to a couple of workshops locally to me. Really got the hook for it. I suppose I started originally as a bit of like a help me calm down my work life. I work in a visitor attraction, so I'm always quite busy running around after guests day to day. Started it by just having a bit of a breather and a chill, and just 5-10 minutes a day just was incredible. So as is, most crafts, all crafts are great at just helping people chill out a bit, have a nice time, and I'm sure the same for everyone with their cross stitch as well. If you cross stitch it, what projects have people got on at the moment? Have you been doing other things? It'd be great to see some of your other stuff. I'll do my show and tell as well. I've crocheted and dabbled in other crafts for a while, but I've done my first full cross stitch that I've had in the stash for a while, and doing the videos gave me the inspiration to start again. So I'm sure some of you won't be not used to the cross stitch world as well, but I've just finished the Oh So Crafty cross stitch set, so really excited about that. Have any of you got any other projects that you're working on at the moment? Hello Kelly. Kelly's self-taught. Took her over 10 years to learn, but kept trying. Oh, good. Yeah, keep going. What's good is it's the sort of craft where there are always different stitches to learn. So yeah, really good to do more as well. Oh, thank you, Sue. I've got hooked on that as well. Sorry, the pun. But yes, I've got hooked on cross stitch as well now. So I have a feeling I'll be having more and more of those to go at as well. Super duper. Oh, thanks, Sally. It's looking good. I'm really chuffed. So Jean Lee says, I cross stitch and knit, but I've never learned to crochet. So again, I would now class myself as a cross stitcher. Now I've done my first kit and crochet, and I've only ever made one kit, one knit kit. So really excited. So now we're about 5 minutes in, so hopefully majority of people have already had a chance to join and see us, which is really good. So shall we have a look? Shall we get in? So obviously the reason we're here are to look at two amazing kits that have come out from Caterpillar Crochet now. So first of all, we've got Carlos the Caterpillar. Here he is in all his glory. Amazing first project to come out from Sally and the team. This is, you know, the mascot of Caterpillar Crochet, Caterpillar Cross Stitch. Like, it's incredible. The colour is spot on. So yeah, really, really exciting. And then obviously our next one is the Simple Squares bag as well. So again, perfect that once you've made it, is the perfect size project bag for all your future kits as well, which is really, really fun. So who wants to have a look inside a box? I have seen some great photos out there from people who have already made a start and already started making their kits, which is brilliant. I think there was somebody who made it within 24 hours of it coming through the door, which, believe me, like, I know is really difficult. Making the videos, we did them all in a day, so I know my hands were sore crocheting that much all in that day. So amazing work from everybody. But let's have a deep dive inside the boxes for those that either haven't had them yet or are still part way through and having a look. So let's make a start with Carlos himself. Carlos the Caterpillar. Gorgeous, gorgeous box and kit. Loving the wrap that's come on the box in the gorgeous salmon colour. And the photography is incredible all throughout, both on you know, from the very start of the box to all the images on the website to the booklet inside. You'll see is yeah, fantastic. Now these are my kits that I've got, and haven't even opened them yet, so haven't even got past taking the label off, which is really, really exciting. So let's have a look inside. So we take the label off. And I'll pop it down so I can open it up, and we've got all the goodies inside. So let's run through and have a look. We've got the gorgeous Happy Cotton Sirdar from Sirdar, which is beautiful. Really, really good yarn to crochet with at this time of year. Cotton is really good in the heat, so yeah, really nice and friendly on the hands as well. So really, really good. We've got the 3 green in the wicket, and oh, Hannah's just said I've just opened mine. Are we opening along at the same time? That's really good. We've got as well the lovely pinky shade, which there's loads of. What's really good with this kit is actually you only need a teeny tiny bit of this for Carlos's cheeks. So to get a whole ball and then be able to do more things with afterwards is fantastic. We've got the little card with a curl up and crochet, which couldn't be more perfect. I don't know about everyone else. I don't know where you like to sit and crochet. I'm definitely someone that likes to snuggle in a big chair. So curl up and crochet is the perfect line. With our needle ready there, all secure, which is brilliant. I've had some kits in the past where they just pop the needle in and you end up going, where is it? Where's it gone? But yeah, to be there, smack bang on the card so you know exactly is perfect. Oh, Amanda got her kit for her birthday on Tuesday. Oh, happy birthday. So just opening as well. Brilliant. I feel like we're all unboxing presents with you. What else have we got? We've got the crochet hook. Now, for those that haven't crocheted before, you get different sized crochet hooks. So this one has been selected perfectly by Victoria, the designer, to work alongside the yarn that she's selected as well. So yeah, really nice. But what Sally and the team have done, have created this gorgeous little packet. You almost don't want to take it out. You almost want to keep it so it can sit there and save on a shelf. Really, really nice. With the crochet hook as well, perfect. It's got the rubber handle, which is brilliant. It's really nice on your hands, really soft. So yeah, fantastic there. Bag of stuffing, again, it comes in a little organza bag, which is always perfect, always good to then afterwards. You can keep your extra bits in, always usable for something else. It's a spot on as well. You also get another little organza bag with some stitch markers in. I don't know if you can see those on there. We've got all the little stitch markers. We've got Carlos's eyes in there as well, and a piece of all-important black cotton thread, so that we can stitch Carlos's mouth as well. And then the best bit of all, the pattern. This booklet is gorgeous, like beautiful all the way through. We've got amazing photography, so it shows you exactly what you need to do when, with step-by-step guides of each piece. So alone, like, this is an amazing tool to be able to learn to crochet and pick up the different pieces and techniques that you need to do. Love the note section at the back. We'll go into that in a bit, but I'm one that always uses a note section on side there. And then obviously I'm not biased at all. However, most important bit inside is this little QR code. Now, if you scan this, this will take you to a YouTube page with a full video where you get to hear my amazing voice. No, maybe not. But you get to hear me and watch me make Carlos from beginning to end, with some really good close-up bits of what I'm doing with my hands, so that you can see that, how I hold the yarn. I try and give some of my tips and whatnot in there as well. So yeah, if you haven't had a chance, do go and scan it, do go and give it a watch. Even if you just need it to help you get to sleep one day. My my tones will, I'm sure, send you off. But no, really, it is brilliant. As well, all the info on the back there, so it's got all of our social media channels, so keep an eye out for that on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube and stuff. Make sure you always hashtag us as well, hashtag Caterpillar Crochet, and obviously at the so at Caterpillar __ crochet. Always remember the second underscore there, so at Caterpillar __ crochet. Go and find us on all the social media channels in there as well. And then as well, just the stuffing to keep everything safe, and the rest of the box in there as well, which I will definitely be keeping and using for other stuff, and storing all my pieces in. So really excited about Carlos. I've got him tucked away here. What's really nice about Carlos, so this is done in what is known as the amigurumi style of crochet. So basically it is one stitch, easy peasy, one stitch, and it's just done in spirals round by either increasing or decreasing, so by doing one stitch into the next space or two, or doing two together, that helps them form the overall shape. So once you've mastered a bit, actually then working the way through is really, really good. What I would suggest is start with the headpiece maybe. It's a good bigger section that you get used to those stitches, you get used to your tension, which we'll chat a bit more about in a bit. And it goes through all the different stitches, so it goes from the starting point of the magic ring into the increase, into the rounds, and then into a few of the decrease on the end. So you've got everything you need to know to make Carlos all in that first section there, and then when you come to it, you can then make up the body piece, which is, yes, a little bit longer, as you've seen. Some people can do it in a day, which is incredible. But yeah, you can then work your way through the body piece to then attach the head on at the end. So I sort of touched then on tension, which I think is more important with Carlos than necessarily the simple squares bag. So I'll jump in and have a quick chat. Also, do feel free to leave any comments if you've got anything you want to ask me. I will try and keep an eye out. Hopefully Sally will answer along as well, in there as well. Having the video to accompany the kit was a fantastic tool. Amazing, thank you. I know that having a look at the future boxes and ideas out there, we are looking at doing videos, and Sally's already said about doing more videos, which is really good. took me quite a while to do the body. It can be. It's especially with life. Life gets in the way. You know, I wish I didn't have to work and I didn't have to go and do other social things where I could just sit and crochet all day. I think in the end, to create the Carlos video, I think it was about 9 hours of filming that Sally and I did, all in one day. So yes, I had very sore hands. So yeah, I do recommend a good break. What's good with crochet, you can pick it up and down, a bit like cross stitch and other crafts. You can pop it down and let it rest for a couple of days and then come back to it. So yeah, oh yeah, Sally says yes, it was a long day. It was. Right, so I was going to talk about tension. Now, funnily enough, here's a couple I made earlier. So I've got a couple of Carloses I've made. So this one here is virtually a like for like of the one on the box. It is the one in the pictures. He is the exact tension size that Victoria, the designer, created it to. However, I also made a second one using a slightly different hook, just to have a look at the tension and to give you a bit of an idea and see actually what tension in crochet actually how it can affect your piece of work. So you might just be able to see, if I can hold it up right, that my second one is just that little bit longer. He's a little bit fatter as well. He's had a few more bugs to eat. And yes, so tension is achieved. We'll all have our own natural way of crocheting, and our hands will be used to holding the hook in a certain way, and you'll all have your own natural way. Tension can differ as well, so I always find if I've had a coffee beforehand and feel a bit more excitable, then sometimes my tension is a bit tighter. If I'm quite chilled at night and I've got a rom-com on the TV in the background whilst I'm crocheting and I'm feeling nice and relaxed, then sometimes my tension will be quite a bit looser, which is again, neither are a bad thing at all, but it is just worth noting that if you are going to pick up your project, try and make sure you're in the same sort of environment, you're in the same sort of mood, that if you do a bit and then pop it down and then come back to it, never crochet angry. So there are some ways that you can achieve it, and I've seen a few comments on the groups where people have said, oh, mine seems a little bit bigger, or mine seems a bit looser. And that is totally down to the tension. Now, one way you can do that is by amending your hook size. So, as I said, Carlos has been done in a 3.5mm hook. If you find that you are quite loose and actually you're using more yarn than you'd have thought, then what you can do is amend your crochet hook size. Easy as that. Follow exactly the same pattern, exactly the same stitches, exactly the same way of doing it, but rather than using a 3.5mm hook, then maybe drop down to a 3mm hook. Same, for example, the other way. If you're finding that your stitches are quite tight and the fabric of the yarn is quite firm, and not as breathable, then maybe try going up a hook size, and so therefore you could use a 4mm hook, for example. So it's all about finding your right tension and what feels right for you. Ultimately, the best thing about crochet is it's your project. So as long as you make it and you love it and it's how you want it to be, then that is all that matters. I don't know about everybody else. Do people have anyone that they're planning on giving Carlos away to? I know that all of the things I've crocheted, I think in over 10 years, I've probably given away one, maybe two things, because it takes so long to make and you love it, but then after that, I'm like, I can't give it away. So yeah, is people planning to make it for friends, or are they keeping it for themselves? It'd be interesting to hear. But yeah, a little bit on tension. If you've got any other questions on tension, do drop them in the chat. But yeah, really simple. Just try maybe changing a hook size, Oh, Kelly says my son's school will receive Carlos. Ah, exciting! Is that for a school mascot? That'd be fun to do. Uh, Kelly also said, "Oh, we need to do the fruits. Then he can become the very hungry caterpillar." That's good. So yes, I'm with you. I'm with you. Carlos staying with me always. Super duper. So that is a bit on Carlos, on tension. There's also been a few calls for left-handed crochet out there as well, which I've seen in the comments, and we've had a few questions for. Um, so with the left-handed, it's something that I'm working on at the moment. I've never crocheted left-handed before, but will do. And yeah, teaching myself. So in future, hopefully, we'll have some left-handed crochet videos as well. Maybe, if not, there's all sorts of great tools out there. It is exactly the same stitches. The pattern is exactly the same. You just do it in a different hand. So really easy as that. Sally's just asked, what does the happy cotton feel like? It's beautiful. It's really soft. Really good for children. What's good with this project is actually because it's cotton, you can pop him in the washing machine. We'd suggest on a cool wash, but yeah, because he is cotton, he's able to be washed as well if he gets a little bit dirty. I know that yeah, once kids grab it, it's always good to have a clean Carlos as well in there. Sally's just saying, so yeah, really good reminder that for anyone who wants to get a bit more on the behind the scenes info in the future and new launches, which hopefully some are coming very soon, I might mention those in a bit, then she's popped the link in the chat as well. So do make sure you're following us. And hello to, yeah, the 46 people that are now with us, which is great. So, whilst we've got bits out, let's have a look at our other project as well at the same time, shall we? So our other project is the Simple Squares bag, which is again gorgeous. These beautiful summery colours with the pinks, the orange, the blues and the greens. So let's have a look inside that bag too, shall we? So we've got, again, gorgeous box, really good photography again. For those of you that have only just got this, then yeah, the photography is impeccable throughout. Full list of everything that's inside, which is really good. I always love to see what's in there. So let's open up the box and have a look inside. Ooh. Now, I get all excited. I know what's in it. Obviously, I've made the bag already, but still get really, really excited every time you open a new kit box. And oh, beautiful. Oh, we can just see with the light there. So let's have a look throughout. So here we have got slightly different yarn, which is great. This is the Cotton Creative. Again, a cotton yarn, so really, really good. In the temperatures, it's brilliant for that. Really good, really strong wearing yarn as well. So for stuff like a bag is amazing. Really good to wash as well, as I said. So really, really good as well. And all of these, so we've got the blue here, we've got my favourite colour, which I think is really in at the moment, is the pistachio. Everybody's loving pistachio. I don't know about you, but everywhere I go, you can buy giant pistachio chocolate bars in shops now, which are rather dangerous. And then everybody loves a pistachio coffee. And then we've got beautiful rose colour there, and then also the orange as well. Really snuggly. Again, inside the box, Mike, have you ever used the yarn under method with amigurumi? So I did. Sorry, that was a message from Kelly. So I have once, and it gives a really nice defined stitch. But I learnt, and I suppose I've always worked with the over method. And so yeah, no, I've always done the other way. But no, now you've said, actually, I will give it another go and have a look and see how they look. So again, sorry, I always get distracted. So again, our little card in there with our little needle minder, which is really good, keeps it all safe. We've got little stitch markers in there as well. And in this one, we've got a 4.5mm hook. So really good for those of you that bought 2 boxes, and I know that there are a lot of you out there. You're already forming your own crochet kit and your hook collection, so you'll be able to make all sorts now. And then again, the booklet here with some really beautiful pictures, shows you exactly what each stitch looks like, how to do each different type of square in there. Really, really nice. Shows them all in their different colours as well. Shows you all about the making up and where they are, and the layout, and the notes section in the back. And again, just back to the front, don't forget this is the QR code here that if you scan takes you to the video, so that you can watch along. You can learn how to crochet if you want to. So yeah, keep an eye on that as well, and look out for me. You don't get to see me in the videos, unfortunately. I'm sure many will be upset. There is a few occasions where my hair seems to fall in. I have got rather large hair, but yeah, no, it is my hand, so it's all the really good close-up stuff that you want, where you can see exactly how each stitch is being made and done in there. Right, bear with me, I'm just going to have a slurp. There we go. So this project, again, is really great for beginners. It adds a few more different stitches in there to Carlos, but what you've got is 3 different forms of square in there, in the 4 colours, to create this patterned bag. So we've got a double crochet stitch here, we've got the half treble, and then we've got the traditional granny square, which I'm sure most, if you haven't made a granny square before, this is the chance to make one now. The possibilities are endless with a granny square in there as well. You've also got a slightly different technique when you then comes to make the handles, and this one's then got a little bit more with the stitching up than Carlos, so really good to learn that technique for when in the future you want to make even bigger projects. As I said, like, this is, isn't it, the sweetest bag ever. The possibilities are endless with it. I'm already imagining I've got a little niece that could use it as a little book bag for school. Again, I couldn't give it away, so I'll use mine as a little project bag and have all of my stuff ready to go. I'm someone who loves to crochet in a coffee shop, so it's perfect to have all my stuff in there as well. And yeah, really, really nice. Again, really soft yarn, really malleable. It's yeah, beautiful, beautiful. One can zoom in on the video. Super. We'll have a look at that, Colleen. So yeah, we can, if people can zoom in too, so that you can see even closer of the stitches, then fantastic. Let's have we've had a look inside. We've had a go over the boxes. Have you got any initial questions for me? It'd be great to hear some stuff and yeah, get some thoughts from you. Kelly says, I would say, Carlos, the kit is superb. The quality of the yarn, the quality of the hook, that never moved position in the handle, definitely. It had everything needed to make the complete kit. Oh, thank you, Kelly. It's really nice hook. The hooks here. In fact, let's pop one out so we can have a look. This is the 3.5 that comes with Carlos. So yeah, it's a really good quality, sturdy hook. Fits really nice in the hand, and actually has got those slight grips so that you can hold it in your hand really nicely in there as well. Kelly's just asked, can you go over alternatives to the magic circle? Of course. Let's, if people don't mind, let's jump in, let's have a go. I've got some yarn with me. I've got a slightly thicker yarn, so hopefully you can see it a little bit better on the camera in front of me. I'll go over that, and then let's have a go and see if we can make some starts on Carlos as well. So hopefully you can see it. Typically I've picked a yarn that sort of looks like the colour of the wall behind me, but I thought if I get this, it's slightly thicker than the green, so you can see as well. So there is a method that you can do rather than the magic circle, which is by first of all you start with a slip knot, and I'll try and do this backwards, so do apologise. We'll make a slip knot first of all, and to do that we'll wrap the yarn over our fingers to create a loop, and we'll create a simple slip knot. There's some really good videos for that online if need be, and you simply pop it on your hook and pull. And what we'll do is we'll do the chain 2 method. So really quickly for those that want it, and you'll have used the chain method in the Simple Squares bag and stuff, but we'll do a simple chain 2. So we're going to yarn over and pull through, and that is a chain, and then we will yarn over and pull through again. So you may just be able to see that I've then got 2 chains on the hook. Then on here you want to then double crochet your 6 starting stitches, your 6 starting double crochets into that second chain from the hook. So to do that, we will take our hook, we'll put it inside that first stitch, we'll yarn over and pull through, and so we've got 2 loops on the hook. We will yarn over and pull through, and that will give us our first double crochet. And we want to continue by going back into that same gap there. So we'll take our hook back in, yarn over and pull through, so you've got 2 loops on the hook, yarn over and pull through, and so we've got 2. We'll then continue with a third, a fourth, a fifth, and then a last one, as the pattern states, to do 6 into the ring. So we'll hook into the middle there, yarn over and pull through, so you've got 2 loops on the hook, yarn over and pull through, and that gives us our 6 starting chain, 6 in the ring to then start, and then can continue the pattern from there. Now I know that was probably not as clear on this, so I'll have a chat with Sally. I'll see if I can do a little handy tip video myself, and I'll send it over so that hopefully we might be able to add it onto the Instagram stories, for example, so that you can see that all a little bit clearer if that's useful. But hopefully that was good for you, Kelly. There we go. Right, let's have a look. So let's have a bit of a start, shall we? Who fancies having a bit of a crochet as we go? I don't know if those that have got their boxes want to sit and have a crochet along and go, and those that just want to sit and watch, you're more than welcome as well. We'll carry on chatting throughout. I've also got loads of other stuff to chat about as we go through, but it's also really good to see the comments coming through. We've had over 100 comments, which is crazy. So yeah, really appreciative. Thank you for all joining us. It's yeah, amazing. After a long day of work, it's great to see people coming through. Sally said, should we do a CAL for 2026? So for those that don't know what a CAL is, it's a crochet along. Colleen's already in there with a yes straight away. Totally, it would be great to have something. So it's a CAL is where you get to stitch along at the same time. I know I've seen people doing them already with their cross stitch as well. So would be great from a crochet along. That'd be fab. So I've got my yarn out. I'm going to have a bit of a crochet along, and we'll try at times to hold up and go through. If anyone's asking for any tips or whatnot as we go through, then do let me know. I will admit I am a man, so I can't always crochet and concentrate at the same time. I yeah, can't do two things at once, but we'll definitely give it a try. Have we got any other questions coming through? Any other tips? Oh, one tip I did see that quite a few people had asked for as well. Um, Oh no! Oh, Sue, it won't. It won't. Watch the videos. You'll get there. It'll be great. Don't worry. Sue says it may take me until 2026 to complete Carlos. No, I've got huge faith in you. But yeah, one thing that a few people have asked was about stitch markers, and you might have seen that in the video I did it in a couple of different ways. So again, grabbing my little piece here, I will try and show you over what I mean. So in the kit, you've got some amazing stitch markers, which are really handy to use on amigurumi crochet especially, so that you can mark where your space is and where you know where you're at in it. It's great for if you want to get up and make a cup of tea. You can pop your work down and know exactly where you were and what row you were on. So to do that, you've got your piece of crochet that you've got. I've got the simple ring that I've just started here. And when you get to a piece that you need to mark where you're at, when you get to the end of a row, for example, all you have to do is on that last stitch that you've done is just thread your stitch marker through, hook it on, and you've then saved your place. What's really good as well is then as you go around, there's loads in this little pack, so you can then also mark your rows. You don't have to take your first blue one out. You can then add in your second one and add in the green one and the yellow one, so that you know when it's then hit each row. What's really good with crochet is you can take your project back, so if for any reason you get a couple of rows ahead and you think, did I make a mistake? Really easily you can take your project back to your stitch marker, for example, so you can continue working around. And if I show you, I'll do a few more stitches in so you can see. If all of a sudden I go through here and I've done a few more stitches, and then part way through I think, hang on, someone's just come and asked me what's for dinner, and I can't now work out where I was at, and I've lost my counting, which is the most annoying thing ever. People in my household now know that if I'm crocheting, please don't talk to me, I need to count. But what's really good is, yeah, if you get to that point where you think, oh, I don't know where I was on and what stitch I was on that round, really simply, all you need to do is take your hook out, and you've got your loop there. Really simply, just pull that stitch back, and you can tease it all the way back, one stitch at a time, until you get to your stitch marker. You've then got that little loop, and you just pop your crochet hook back in, and you can just continue and start on. So what's really good is you don't have to then start from the very beginning, because yeah, there's nothing more annoying than going, oh, hang on, where are we at? And going all the way from the very top. So yeah, that's on stitch markers. I also use a different technique at times as well, where I will use a piece of additional yarn, and so I've got my other bit here, and simply, and you'll see this on the video, I simply just loop it over. So I've finished that stitch there, I will loop it over, and then I will continue working my way around, and then when I get all the way back around again, I just flip it over and backwards and backwards and forwards as I continue the rounds, and you'll end up with a running stitch all the way through, so you can see the start and end of each round that you've done. And then really simply, when you then finish your project, you just pull that yarn out. It doesn't leave a mark, the yarn's really malleable, which is nice, and you've got it there. Oh, Nicola says that's one huge advantage I've found. Really easy to go back to. Oh, it is. It's great that you can throw it all in a project bag. You can take it out for the day. You can pick it up and start again whenever you want to, which is really good. Any other questions? Anything else coming through? So we've got, when's the flower kit going to be released? So some of you might have seen in the out on the social media, there's been titters already, and Sally shared a few comments here and there that our next kit is going to be the Crochet Bouquet, which is a brilliant name, which will be a set of flowers. Now that will be the July box, so will be released very soon. So keep an eye out online for that. Really good there. Kits are £35 each, so really good. Oh, hi Felicity. Oh. So yeah, keep an eye out on the website for that. I'll give you all the details in a little bit to just say exactly where to find it, but you'll see there. Nicola Barrett Tubby asked, what's the biggest item you've crocheted? So I've made all sorts for myself over time, from little animals. I've made some big shawls. I've made a big like Doctor Who type scarf with all different colours and whatnot. But I also made a giant whale, which unfortunately I haven't got to hand here, but I will put on my social media pages so that you can see. It probably wouldn't fit in the screen. It's a good size whale, and he sits on the top of an armchair that I've got in my craft room. I hear everybody getting all excited that I've got a craft room. I have. It's filled with yarn and all sorts, but it sits on the back of my armchair, so it's there as a bit of a headrest for me. So yeah. Oh yeah, Sally says as well, the Crochet Bouquet kit is being released in the end of July. Brilliant. So keep an eye out for that. It gives you all time now to continue with your Carlos and your Simple Squares bags projects, so that you can get those underway before the next one comes out. And so you've got all those there ready to go. You can then use your little Simple Squares bag to pop all the bits in, ready to make your crochet bouquet as well. The next box, I know that we've already been chatting colours, which is great. Is there anything worse than just chatting yarn all day? But yeah, we're looking at sort of ready flower, a pink flower in there, which will be nice. And a yellow, and we'll be using the Shapier's Katona yarn. Now, I know that'll be one for everyone to go, oh, what? Shapier's is a fantastic yarn brand out there. There's always controversy on how it's said. I've always said Shapier's. I've done a little bit of design work for them in the past for their yarns, and made a little dodo and stuff like that. So yeah, it's a really nice yarn, so you're in for a treat with that one as well. Ruth says, I've made another square for the bag during this live. Only 3 more to go. You are amazing, crocheting as we go. You've obviously a lot better at concentrating on 2 things at once than I am. So yeah, only 3 more. You're almost there. Which ones have you still got to go? What colours have you got? And are they all of the same square? Have you done, for example, a couple of each so far, or have you done all of the double crochet ones and then all of the treble, and you're waiting to go on to the granny squares? How did you do it? When I made mine, I started and did all of one type of square and then moved on to the next and made all of the next type of square. So that's good. Kelly says, I think it would be sweet if Caterpillar Cross Stitch and Caterpillar Crochet could do a cross-stitching pattern, then a piece of crochet work in that design too. Really good, like a nice, crossover between the two. Yeah, no, that would be really nice. I've been chatting with Sally and looking at ways that we can crochet and then cross stitch onto it and vice versa, which would be really exciting. Oh yes, yeah. All keep an eye out on the website as well. Sally, on the Instagram pages and stuff as well. Sally's just popped a link. I popped in with the team yesterday and taught everybody how to crochet, which was really good fun. Meeting all of the separate team. There are so many people that work so hard behind the scenes that I suppose you don't always get to meet. So it's really nice to see some of them in the footage as well for you. But we had a really good time learning how to crochet. We all started making the little double crochet square and teaching everybody that. and was really nice. It's, you know, it's great to see that actually there are varying difficulties in the stitches alone, and everybody has a different way of learning and seeing things. Some people really enjoyed then being able to have the video to go to and watch, and have come back to me and said, Mike, I've now got it by watching the video. So yeah, it was a really fun day, and I'm glad that everybody got a chance to have a bit of a crochet with me. Katie says, I've done the 6 double crochet squares, just need to move on to the next stages now. Fantastic, fantastic. So yeah, get that video out, have a watch as well. As I said, what's really nice is once you start making these, the possibilities are endless. This yarn's beautiful, and actually there's, again, more yarn with the creative cotton that Sally's put in the kit than you actually need for the project. So you might be able to make a few more squares out of it, make a tiny little pouch to pop inside, maybe to keep your hooks in or whatnot. But yeah, for those that have still got bits left, like, do make more squares and do stuff with them. As I said earlier, the granny square you can use in all sorts of projects, and I dare say some projects that Caterpillar Crochet bring out in the future will incorporate the granny square in some way, because yeah, it's so iconic, isn't it? You can't not. Evangeline has said, I have an embroidery on crochet book. You can definitely cross stitch on crochet. Amazing, amazing. That'd be exciting. I'll have to keep an eye out for that and see if we can do some of that as well. Anyway, I was saying and then got distracted by beautiful yarns, just about the crochet bouquet in July. So yes, we're looking at a red and a pink and a yellow, but then are also the flowers. I don't know if it's been said yet, or if I'm giving an exclusive. Hey, let's say I'm giving an exclusive. Whoop whoop. We've got we're going to make a rose. We're going to look at a tulip and a daisy, and there'll be multiple of each. So again, you can make as many or as little as you want and create an entire bouquet of flowers for people as well. Super. Have we got any more questions or little tidbits coming through? If we do, pop your comments in the chat if you've got anything to ask me. We've still got a good 10 minutes to go, so if anybody wants to keep chatting, I could keep nattering away all night long. It's really exciting to see that people are crocheting as we work along, which is nice. We've had over 130 comments, which is incredible. I have a question going back to tension. Super, thank you, Colleen. Let's have a look. My first double crochet squares were 7 centimeters by 7.5, and the others are 7.5 to 8 by 8. They should still work, right? Yes, totally. So again, and you a bit back on tension. I don't know if you were on earlier, Colleen, but on the squares as well. Again, depending on how you are in the day, like, I'll be amazed if anyone makes all of these squares all in one day. Like, you are a trooper, incredible. But it's unlikely. We will probably take a few days, a couple of weeks to sit there and make all of these squares when we find time between the school run and making dinner and all stuff like that. So it just depends on each day how you feel to how your tension might be, and it might be that it might be a bit firmer one day, so it's a little bit tighter. It is not a problem though. When it comes to stitching up, because you're stitching up along the side of the square, you then almost tease those ones that are slightly smaller to be slightly larger, and vice versa, to work alongside each one. So don't worry at all, Colleen, it'll look fab. If you are worried, then actually, as I said, there is loads of extras, loads of extra yarn in the kit as well. So you could make another one. If you want, then you can keep the other one as a coaster on the table at work or whatnot to keep your drink on. So yes. Laurie has just said, my Carlos kit finally made it to Michigan. How do you find the end of the yarn? Should I pull from the inside of the skein? First of all, hello from Michigan. It's lovely to have you. So entirely up to you. What you can do is, yes, pull from the centre. There are a lot of yarn brands out there that are centre pull yarns, which means some of them have got a little tab at times just in the little hole that you can pull out, and it's really good. Actually, the Sirdar isn't always as friendly with pulling from the middle. It's what we sometimes call, and it's not overly pretty, but it's called yarn guts, where you pull it out and you've got this bit of mess, and you sort of have to tease it out to find it, it's not all clumped up. These skeins are designed to just take from the end, so simply just take the label off and just pull and work from there. They're really good firm balls of yarn, so you're not going to find that it's going to randomly unravel unless you've got a cat that likes to take it away. But yeah, I would suggest just take the label off and use it that way. After I've done like the head and whatnot, and I've got a piece that's not needed, really simple, just wrap it up. You can keep your label so you know that what colour it is and all of that, and yeah, you can tuck it back on as well. Same for the Cotton Creative. You'll find slip the label off really easily, and normally it's tucked just in at the top there. And again, work your project from that way is perfectly fine. Oh yeah, Kelly centre. Do not centre pull. I had a nightmare trying. There are some yarns out there. I've had a number of different yarns over the years. That you'll see have got centre pulls that are designed to be much easier that way. I don't mind either way. Down the line you can get all sorts of bits of kit as well, where you can get like a yarn bowl, or sometimes I just use a bowl from the cupboard in the kitchen to pop my yarn in, so when I'm pulling it all stays in one place and you find it doesn't end up walking away, which is good. Oh, Sally's just asked a question. Would anyone be interested in Caterpillar Crochet becoming a bi-monthly subscription? Super. So yeah, let us know. Would you like a bi-monthly subscription? I know there are people out there that I'm sure will want more and more after they made them so quickly. As well, there will be people that like the fact of having the different yarns and whatnot to play with. Also, let us know what sort of things you want to crochet. What's really fun here is we've got the two different styles. So we've got more of a amigurumi style, and is it that you quite like the making the shapes and different characters, seeing his little grin? Is that something you like, or is it more of the flat crochet? What excites you? I think what's really nice is over time there'll be an opportunity for both, and it'll give you a chance to learn new skills with them both. I know I started with this style, and since then have made shawls for the winter, made blankets and stuff. So yeah, it's really nice that they've got a good crossover as well. Also, for those that bought the two kits, which one did you find the easiest? I know that looking on the Facebook groups beforehand as well, when people were talking about buying them, I know a lot of people had said, oh, I'm going to go for the bag first, because it's much easier and stuff, whereas actually for those that have done this style of crochet, I'm sure you'd all say this is the easiest style. This one just uses a double crochet stitch, whereas this one has got a double crochet, half treble and a treble stitch in there, so is technically more stitches to learn and do. So yeah, which ones did you find the easiest? Which ones did you enjoy in there as well? Also, for those of you that are on that maybe didn't get a chance to catch a Carlos kit or the Simple Bags kit, do keep an eye out. So on the website they are looking to release some more in the future. If you go on to the Caterpillar cross stitch page online on their website and look for the crochet kits on there, there is a little box in there where you can pop in your details so that you can be notified as soon as they come through. Don't do it right now because obviously you're all watching me. But after this, if you haven't had a chance to grab a kit, then pop on and go and do that. As Sally says in the chat, more are coming in a few weeks. So I know that yeah, more and more people have been asking, and again, why wouldn't you like to create the cover star of Caterpillar Cross Stitch and Caterpillar Crochet. Like, to create him is amazing, and yeah, to make more of the bags are beautiful. So Sally has really helpfully just popped a link in the comments as well. So do go and yeah, follow that and pop in your email address, and she will notify you when they come through. Oh, Colleen says, you are my favourite cross stitch and crochet company. Thank you. Thank you. We just love what we're doing. Yeah, I had a great chance to meet all of the team yesterday, and genuinely everyone is so enthusiastic about what they create and what they are putting out to you as well. So I know they feel the same about you, Colleen, and everybody else. What's really nice, I think, from my point of view, and I hope this doesn't embarrass Sally, I can say it as a slight outsider, the whole team, and Sally included, is someone that creates alongside you. Sometimes you find these businesses, and I'm sure there are big bosses of big companies all over the world who don't actually love what they sell, and don't make what they sell, but all of the team were so excited to learn to crochet so that they could make these alongside you as well. And then whilst I was there, they were all talking about what cross stitch kit they were making next and stuff, which yeah, just fills my heart as a crafter myself, as someone who's given every craft a go over the years, to know that they love it too is great. Natasha says, I never crochet but went for Carlos, not started yet, will be watching your videos first, as scared to start. Natasha, don't be scared, honestly. Hopefully the videos are really clear. If not, send us a note. All of the contact details are for Caterpillar Crochet are on the website, so if you've got any queries or questions, send us a note. The team have got my details, so we'll send any questions over to me as well, so I can help if I can. But hopefully the videos are really clear and give you a good chance to see the stitches and how they're made. What's great with the videos, you can pause it. As someone said earlier on, you can zoom in as well, so you can really see the stitches. But yeah, just work through it slowly. Again, as I said, make a start, try on the head first. All of the stitches that you need are all in there. So yeah, just give that a go first, and learn all those stitches before you then go onto the body. But yeah, you will be fine. Ruth Jones says, will there be any crochet at the retreat? So the retreat is obviously coming up later on in the year, is mainly a cross stitch retreat. However, I have cheekily asked if I can sneak in as well. So I'm hoping that I will have a table. I'll set myself up there. I'll bring Carlos along. I'll bring the Simple Squares bag and any of the others that we make in the meantime. And I'll be there as well so that we can chat through, and if people have got any questions and queries there, or you just want to come and show me what you've made, because that would make my day, then yes, yeah, there will be an element of crochet there as well, and I would love to meet you all and come and see you. Sue says, Sally and her team are fantastic and so helpful, much appreciated. Totally agree, Sue. Yeah, big love to all of them. I know they will really appreciate that. As I said, do email in if you've got any queries. Sally's just popped the email address in there as well. And also make sure you join the Facebook groups. Totally. So what's been really nice is seeing more and more people post their videos, post their photos of what they've done, showing off different bits of Carlos, asking questions that both have got queries from myself answered, and other people have got help as well. The Stitch Retreat is in September, so the 19th to the 22nd, so yeah, keep an eye out for that. Over at Warwick University, so really close to where I am here, which is nice. I'm just round the corner. A few other things, so we talked about obviously signing up to get information about the kits. Make sure you as well sign up to the YouTube channel. So straight after this, very shortly, this video will go up on our YouTube channel, so that you can all see us there as well. And make sure you join the Facebook groups, so both the Caterpillar Crochet and the Caterpillar Cross Stitch. A lot of the time they will post over both, so do come and see us on there as well. And then make sure you follow us on the social media. So Instagram is at caterpillar__crochet. So yeah, come and look for us there. Again, that was Caterpillar at caterpillar__crochet. Don't forget the second underscore on there. And make sure, yeah, do please hashtag all of your projects. We really want to see all of your finished things, finished kits all done. So yeah, hashtag us at Caterpillar Crochet would be great to see. Sally says, yeah, I will be at the retreat with a Caterpillar Crochet stand, so yeah, come and see us there, where you'll see some of the kits and boxes and stuff as well. She also says to take a selfie with Mike and get his autograph. I will happily take a selfie with anyone, so yeah, do feel free to come and see me as well. And oh yeah, hashtag don't forget the second underscore. That should be a new hashtag as well. Oh, thank you, Sue. It has been really a pleasure to meet you all and see you all as well. Really look forward to being able to do some more of these as well. So we've come to over an hour now that you've all been listening to me. So I'll give it another minute or so. If anyone's got any other questions in that minute, or feel free to add them into the comments, and we'll keep an eye out over time if you've got any queries or questions to ask. If not, I will let you get on and enjoy your evenings, and for some of you, hopefully go and sit and have a crochet, finish off those squares so that you can get that bag all done and sewn up, ready for you as well. And I'm sure we will see each other very soon. As we said, the next kit, the crochet bouquet, will be out towards the end of July, so keep an eye out for that. And we will do another video, and I would love to join you for another Facebook Live then, to chat all things crochet with you, and just other things. I could sit and have a natter for ages. Thank you all. The comments coming through are really lovely to say thank you. It's really sweet. As someone who loves to craft and whatnot, and can normally be found curled up in a chair, having the camera on my face isn't the normal place I am, but you've all made me feel very welcome as well, so thank you very much. And yeah, Hannah, I think you were the first comment in, and yeah, you're still here, so really lovely to have you. And time did go quick. I've got so much to talk about still, from a crochet world, that yeah, I could still be here chatting for ages. But I will let you all go and enjoy your evenings, and we'll catch up very soon. Don't forget, find us on the Instagram, find us on Facebook, follow those groups, and we will catch up very soon. Thank you.